YouTube people. I know I haven't streamed Hogwarts in a bit. I don't have another explanation for that. Okay. So we're gonna go talk to Poppy. Oh, you know what pisses me off today? I started watching a series on Netflix, right? And then Netflix takes it off. Yeah, and I was in the middle of the series too, and I'm like, are you serious? Oh. It was called Mom, and I'm like, are you serious? You guys just added it like 2 months ago. I mean, I'll watch it with you because I haven't even seen it yet.
Faster, Highwing!
Dinner tonight. My mom made like this tuna casserole yesterday. I'm not eating that shit again. I don't know, but it was really, like, it was good, but I didn't like the texture of it, so that's why I'm not eating it. I just don't like the texture of tuna. Like, it's not that I'm picky, it's just my sensory levels, I can't. Okay, Poppy, what do you want?
Is Highwing alright?
Spellbook. Meet me in the Undercroft. I found something.
Highwing's fine. I'm keeping an eye on her. She's safe, Poppy, I promise.
Good. Whatever the poachers are up to, I want Highwing far from it.
You said you had news about the poachers, and that some of it had to do with me.
It did. I overheard them talking in the Hogshead, and did you know that they have orders from Victor Rookwood to capture you on sight? Does this have anything to do with Rookwood and Harlow coming for you in the Three Broomsticks after the troll attack?
It does, somewhat. But at the moment, I'm more concerned about what else you heard the poachers are up to.
Fair enough. But I hope you'll let me know if I can be of help, especially after what you did for Highwing. Does the name Horntown Hall mean anything to you?
I'm afraid not. Why? What is it?
The poachers' best kept secret, apparently. The name came up twice, but they never went into detail. I also overheard one of them bragging about all the gold they're making, at the expense of innocent creatures, undoubtedly. The poachers spoke of this area, and I thought if we searched around a bit, it might give us clues as to what they're doing. If you ever meet my gran, this trip never happened.
Not to worry, Poppy. If I ever meet your gran, I shall not speak a word of this.
I normally tell her everything. She might be my best friend after Highwing, but she knows how I feel about the poachers. I think she worries I'll do something ill-advised.
Whatever gave her that idea?
This way. A centaur. Tread carefully.
An entire castle to roam, yet you choose to wander here.
Please, we don't want any trouble. We're simply passing through.
Do you take us for fools? that we do not notice more and more of your kind around here, in league with the poachers?
We aren't involved with them. If anything, we want to see them stopped.
I hope for your sake that is true. Our kind is swiftly losing patience with the poachers and those they work with.
He was certainly a charmer.
That could have gone worse. Centaurs aren't exactly fans of wizard kind, and the poachers aren't helping matters.
But why would he think that we had anything to do with poachers?
I did notice the poachers talking with a few villagers in Hogsmeade. I'm not sure why. Perhaps that's why the centaurs are suspicious.
You know what today is? Yeah, what happens on the 1st of September?
That's the third time I've seen a Dugbog behave that violently.
Think of
Seems that a lot of
Hogwarts.
beasts have been more aggressive than usual
Where's your
lately.
clue?
I've noticed that too. It's entirely sure. But look around. If the poachers were here, perhaps we can find out why.
So I'm in this Hufflepuff group on Facebook, right? And I may leave it because they take it way too freaking seriously.
Why wouldn't they take their cages with them?
And I'm like, I'm only in here because, you know,
Still smoking.
I am a
They can't
Hufflepuff,
have been
right?
gone
But
long.
apparently I didn't participate in this one like trivia game, and they freaking kicked me out of this great hall chat, and I'm not allowed back in there until Monday because I'm suspended. I'm like, pfft. That's because I forgot to participate in one freaking quiz, and it was why I was on vacation, by the way. Like, and the Wi-Fi wasn't all that great.
Poor beasts.
So, yeah, I might leave because they're like too serious, and I'm like, oh my god. And they even have to where like you take this quiz to see if you can make the Quidditch team. Yeah. Do you see why I don't want any part of it anymore? I mean, I love Harry Potter as much as the next person, but like... I mean, I'm still a newish Potterhead. Right? So like... To be honest, I wasn't even paying attention to the movie. I was too busy like flipping through my book to understand why this and that happened, and I'm like, yeah, thank God I don't really, you know. So, yeah. I just want to see... No. I just wanted to see if my brain could handle it, if, like, you know what I mean? But no, I know for a fact my brain can't handle it. I have no... Like, my brain has to have the book first, then the movies. My brain can't handle it. I know, like, I just wanted to see if, since I understood the first three, I could continue the story with just the movie, right? But I can't. I can't do it. So, I was just trying to see if, like, my brain could do it. But unfortunately, nope. Okay, what am I looking for? I don't understand what I'm supposed to be looking for.
Revelio. Revelio.
Did you get a notification about my stream? Okay. No, not Twitch. YouTube is the one I'm on now. I don't... It says search for a sign of poachers, but...
Revelio. This is goblin metal. Seems out of place in a poacher camp. I should tell Poppy about it.
Anything around goblin armor? Let's keep searching, but carefully. Merlin only knows what's going on here.
So
I don't
since
have a
it's
good
the
feeling about this.
1st of September, I was gonna watch the first Harry Potter movie if you wanted to watch it with me
How
after
do
dinner.
goblin and poacher interests align?
Look, down there.
Definitely poachers. No creatures though. So what are they doing out here?
Let's take a closer look.
They won't be happy to see us. Should we use disillusionment?
Revelio.
Perhaps a less discreet approach.
Disillusionment charm.
Hard to say from up here. Let's get a better lay of the land.
This is utter nonsense. I've never heard such rubbish in all my life. What was that?
What have you done?
I think it'll ponies. Back to the dirt with you. Nice weed. Back to the ground with you. I say a little quick.
Merlin, you'd think they were guarding the Minister for Magic himself. What is going on here?
Only one way to find out. Reparo.
What in Merlin's name? Are those dragons? It's a dragon fighting ring. This is Hauntel Hall.
The name makes sense now. And the secrecy.
No wonder the poachers were in Hogsmeade so much. Likely taking bets and spreading the word. Given how crowded it is here, how could they possibly enjoy this? The centaurs have every right to be disgusted with wizard kind. There must be more dragons here. The poachers are far too greedy to run a fighting ring with only 2 dragons. We should take advantage of most eyes being on the fight and look around. be discreet. You especially can't afford to be spotted.
Because people want my freaking Rockwood and Harlow. Okay. I mean, you can watch if you want. I mean, you don't have to. I'm just trying to finish the game.
Have you heard from your family? Has either of your brothers come round to our way of thinking? Will they join us?
I say we go too far. The violence is gonna get us what we want. I say, if every last wizard is run through with a blade, then violence is gonna get me precisely what I want.
Sickens me to work alongside any of them. Don't know how Ramrock's stomach's being near Rookwood. Foul beast.
Not much longer now. Soon our necks will be out from under wizarding boots.
Did you hear those goblins? Ramrock and the poachers must be working together.
Poppy, something's going on behind you.
What's going on down there? They must have only just captured her. She's putting up quite the fight.
Not a fair one, though. Not with her chained up like that.
Let's even her up, shall we? Look, they've got a dragon egg. Hebridean from the looks of it. We can't leave it here, not with the plans they likely have for it.
Confringo! Alohomora. All right, I have the egg.
Ready. The elements of surprise will only buy us a few seconds.
Let's make them count. This way.
That was a Hebridean black.
I'm guessing the egg we have belongs to that dragon.
I don't think she knew they had her egg. She wouldn't have left without it.
What now? She didn't exactly leave us a calling card.
I don't know. Nothing.
We aren't helping ourselves standing here. Let's get to safety. We can sort this out later.
You're right. If there's anything the poachers are good at, it's tracking their prey. And right now, we're it. Be careful, won't you? I shall see you back at the castle.
It's time you learned the transformation spell. After you've completed the required tasks, which I'm certain will prove useful in finishing your field guide, attend my class to learn the new spell. Afterwards, we will discuss your progress thus far in the term.
No need to race now, my friend.
What are you playing? Oh no. Have you played Hogwarts at all lately?
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Spare a moment? I could use your help.
No.
You'll never believe what I've...
What did you discover in the spellbook we found in the scriptorium?
Salazar Slytherin's spellbook was a little difficult to interpret, but fascinating. Evidently, he encouraged teaching dark magic at Hogwarts. Neither the Imperious Curse nor the Killing Curse was unforgivable during his time.
The Killing
He
Curse?
believed
Ooh, tell me
students
more.
should be prepared to use dark magic when necessary, not to fear it. That's why we had to use Crucio to gain access to the scriptorium. He didn't want his knowledge shared with anyone who was afraid of the power of dark magic.
What the Shadow of the Relic is called.
It was hard to do, but casting Crucio was our only option.
And I'm glad we did it, because in the spellbook I also found something else. References to a lost relic, which, from what I can tell, grants the holder the power to reverse dark magic curses.
And you think this relic might be able to save Anne?
Precisely. I plan to search for this relic, but I don't think we should tell anyone. Especially Ominous. He wouldn't understand.
I see no reason to involve Ominous.
I'm glad you agree. When I know more, I shall send an owl. And don't feel sorry for Ominous. Keeping this to ourselves for now is for his own good.
I'll decide what's for my own good.
Ominous, we were just about to get some air. Care to join?
You're a liar, Sebastian. I heard everything. You swore you'd never engage in anything to do with dark magic again.
No, I didn't. I said I understood you wanting that. I'd never swear to give up on finding a cure for Anne.
You don't know when to stop, do you?
I know when not to stop. Leave this alone, Ominous. I'll be on my way.
I am not letting this go.
Ominous, Sebastian meant well.
I know what I heard. You knew I wouldn't agree with this. Going after that relic is not a good idea. Sebastian doesn't even realize it, but he's as irresponsible and reckless now as his parents were years ago. It's why they died.
Poor Anne and Sebastian.
That's why I can't understand Sebastian's recklessness. I've practically lost Anne. I can't lose Sebastian too. Please avoid anything to do with that spellbook.
Those references in the book seem promising.
Everything to do with Salazar Slytherin seems promising until it's too late. I hope Sebastian pursues this no further, but if you think he might, please let me know. It would mean a lot.
I'd better keep an eye on Hype. All for Zenobia's gobstones. Slow down now. There we go.
Can we meet at the Three Broomsticks? It may finally be safe since we rescued the dragon from Horntail Hall.
Glad you came.
That tent still makes my blood boil. I've been thinking about those poor dragons in the fighting ring. The collars they were wearing, they appeared to be goblin silver. I think a collar is precisely what we found at that poacher camp. I've never known poachers to use anything like that before.
The dragon that attacked my carriage was wearing a collar. And Professor Fig was genuinely baffled by its behavior.
That attack always did strike me as a little strange, seemingly coming out of nowhere. Surely you aren't suggesting that the collars somehow control the poor creatures?
Exactly.
Merlin, I don't think the dragon we set free was wearing a collar, but we should check. And if we can find her, we can return her egg.
That's a good idea. We need to see this through.
I'll start looking into it right away. There was something else that I wanted to discuss with you. I didn't want to press it before. It seems I may have caused you more trouble with Victor Rookwood. Why is he after you?
Rookwood is working with Ranrock. And Ranrock is after something I found at Gringotts. Fig had a portkey that led us there after the dragon attack. It's a bit of a long story, and Fig had asked that I not speak of it yet.
Goodness. Well, that certainly helps to shed light on what we saw at the tent. Don't worry, I'll guard your secret as if it were my own. I shan't press for more details. In fact, I should probably be going. I'd like to track that dragon down as soon as I can. I'll let you know when I have news of her location.
Hello, Serona. I received your owl. How are you?
Hello, my friend. Did you ever find Lodgog?
I did, thank you. We had a good conversation. He sends you his best.
Glad to hear it. I shan't ask for details of your little chat, and I'll refrain from telling you to be careful yet again. But I hope you will be, whatever your plans.
Of course. Your owl mentioned you're needing my help with something.
I do. I thought you might be just the person to do a favour for my friend Dorothy Sprottle in Upper Hogsfield.
I've actually met Mrs. Sprottle. I recently spoke with her about her friend, Claire Beaumont.
She's lovely. Her late husband Aidan was a friend of my father's. In fact, I'd stayed with Dot and Aidan the summers I waited tables here as a student. I've seen her a few times since Aidan passed, but the pub's been so busy lately, I've not been as attentive as I'd have liked. I wonder if you might pop in and see her. She may need some help collecting ingredients for her supply of Wiggenweld potion. And you could retrieve something of mine in the process. A box, full of old letters and such.
I'll try to go and see her when I can.
It would mean the world to me, and to Dorothy. Aidan was bringing the box of letters to me when he was taken ill. Dot can tell you where he might have dropped it. You'll find the hamlet just north of Hogsmeade. Please do give Dot my love.
We've not took a thing.
Hand them back!
There's nothing to give, sir. It was only the one.
Revelio.
That's all of them, sir. Honestly, I swear.
How many times are you pair going to keep pilfering my shop?
I swear it was just those ones, sir. Sir, we'd never take more than those.
I tell you this, they'll not appreciate your antics in Azkaban. You just wait till I see your mother.
That was a bit harsh.
Next time I see Fig or that student, I'll give them what they deserve.
Upper Hogsfield. Now, where to find Mrs. Sprottle? Nice to see you again, Mrs. Sprottle. Actually, Sirona Ryan asked if I'd come and see you.
Oh, dear Sirona, a gem. Has been for as long as I've known her.
She thought you might need help collecting ingredients for your Wiggenweld potion.
And she's correct. My darling Aiden used to collect Horcrux for me. Since he died, has dwindled.
And for you.
That would be wonderful.
Sirona also mentioned that Mr. Sprottle was bringing her a box of letters when he fell ill.
Indeed he was. I'd almost forgotten. I stumbled upon it just before Aiden died. He was hoping to go through it with Sirona over a butterbeer or two. Those two were always like two bowtruckles in a branch. Aiden took ill when he was collecting hawk clumps on his way to see her. He made it home, but I fear he dropped the cavern is in the hill.
Thank you, Mrs. Sprottle.
Thank you.
This must be the cavern Mrs. Sprottle mentioned. Better have a look around, see if I can find that box of letters. That's all the Horcrux for now. Mrs. Sprottle should be pleased. Either I'll have to fight that troll, or avoid it altogether.
Hera. Fringo. Hera. Protector. Leviosa. Hera.
Should think they felt that in London. think that's everything. Sirona will be glad to have this back. This must be Sirona's box of letters. I should find Mrs. She'll be glad to get these hawk lumps.
Let's go! Come on, Highwing!
Hello, Mr. Spruttle. I was able to harvest some hawk lumps for you, and I found Sirona's box of letters.
Oh, thank you. And Sirona will be delighted to have those letters. How kind of you.
I should take this box of letters to Sirona. She'll be glad to have it back.
Away, Highwing! Away!
I'll say it again. Can't thank you enough for helping to save the village from those...
Hello, Sirona. I have good news. I was able to provide your friend Mrs. Sprottle with some hawk lumps for her Wiggenweld potion, and I found your box of letters.
Oh, thank you. I knew you were the one to ask.
I'm glad I could be of help. Mrs. Sprottle sends her best.
Don't know what I'd have done without her and Aiden. Thank you, again, for helping her, and for returning this box of letters. It's nice to reflect on good memories.